Hi friends, this is Manish Pandey. Welcome back. Today in this tutorial, we are going to learn about how to filter Outlook email in UiPath. So this is next tutorial of UiPath email automation. So we'll learn how can we apply filter in Outlook email before getting all these emails, right? So as of now, you have learned that we are fetching all these emails. Let's say if you are putting top 10 emails, then in that top 10 emails will have all this necessary and not necessary emails, right? But if we want to apply the filters in our email, it means, like, let's say if we want to just fetch top 10 emails which is sent by your manager or which is sent by your client, right? So in this case we use this filter. Now the second scenario, whenever you want to apply filter and you want to get only emails where you are in the to section in to email id, or your manager has sent email to you, there is a subject line in the email, so you want to fetch only those emails, those top 10 emails, or only those 100 message. So you can put filter here. So instead of putting if condition and you know UiPath will go and check one by one message, one by one email, check for the to section or from section or subject line, you can directly put the filter here and you can filter only those emails, right? So we are going to learn how to filter Outlook email by sender, or you can say from email, how to filter Outlook email by to email id, how to filter Outlook email by subject, how to filter Outlook email using logical operators. So I will tell you about the how can we use and or operators, or equal to, not equal to, how to filter Outlook email by received date. So it means if you want to filter only those emails, or if you want to just fetch only those emails which is received yesterday or the day before yesterday or 1 month back, so you can fetch, right? So without any delay, let me show you how can we do that, right? So I'm not going to waste our time in showing the demo and then start. So I'm going to directly show you how can we do that. So first I'm going to start with the how to filter Outlook email by sender. So let me open UiPath Studio here. So here in Outlook, in UiPath Studio, I have taken a flowchart, and in this I have taken a sequence, and I have changed the name filter email. And now this is my Outlook application, right? And now let's say I want to I want to fetch only emails which is sent by UiPath, or where the sender is UiPath platform, right? So it means we are going to apply filter for sender, like from option, because this is showing from, we are getting emails from this email id. So for that, first that to get email from Outlook we have to use get Outlook activity, that is get Outlook mail message. So we'll take this one, and now that we have to put the the account which we are going to use to get and send the email. So currently this is blank because I have only one account, and now this is mail folder. So I'm going to use this inbox folder, and now about this mark as red and only 100 message, and now this is top 30. So now I'm just going to put here only top 5 emails, and I don't want to apply any filter for the only 100 message. And now I want to filter and then store all these emails in a variable that will be emails, right? So let me check here. Okay, I already have this, so I can delete this one. And now let me delete this unnecessary unused variables. Now that this is a list of system.net.mail.mail message, right? Because it will have a collection of list of emails. Now here you can see we have a filter option, a string used as a filter for the message to be retrieved. So we can apply a filter here so that we can only get emails which is sent by UiPath platform, or you can say sent by this email ID. So for that we have to write like this. Let me show you. I have written something here in the notepad. So you can see here, if you want to fetch only emails which sent by your manager or any client, so this is also one scenario, this is a use case, that if you are working in a company and you have to do something on that your board, so you have to check if this email sent by your manager or client. So how can we write this? So for that, first we have to, because it shows here filter string, so it will accept only string value. So we'll first put here double quotation, and then inside this we will write here from, and now this from will be under this square bracket, and now equal to, and then you have to pass here single quotation, and then I need to just get only emails which is sent by UiPath platform. So just need to put this name, you just need to put this name, UiPath platform, not email ID, and now just press OK. Now what will happen while getting the data, because if we are not putting any filter, so you know that it will go and just fetch from 1 to 5 email IDs. It will fetch all these 5 emails and stored in a variable. But now we are applying this filter here. Now we need to take here, you know that we need to get one by one email from this variable. So we have to use this for each and change this type argument to system.net.mail.mail message. So we'll write a system.net.mail.mail message, system.net.mail.mail message. Now you can change this or you can keep as it is, but I am going to change this as a for each email and the variable which is emails, because I have a list of emails here. Now I just want to show here, let me take a message box, and I just want to show here email dot from. So but before that let me remove this, and now what will happen, it will just go and read all these 5 emails. So let me run this, control F5. So you can see one by one we are getting this, and now the second is again, and then we'll get Nijamuddin, and then this Michael, right? Now you know that it is reading only top 5 emails, and then we are one by one we are showing the from name. Now we are putting the filter here, the same thing. So what will happen, it will just go and check with this from name, and it will show you, it will give you 5 emails. So let me run this now. So we'll first get this one, then this one, and then it will check, let me 1 2 3 4 5, right? We are just getting only this UiPath platform emails, not this, because we have already applied filter. Now the second thing, you can also apply filter here in the body message in for each, but that will be time taking process. So based a practice, you can directly put the filter here. And if you are not, you know, able to apply any filter here, then the last option you can use if condition and you can put the filter here, right? If you want to, put the email id in this instead of name, if you want to put email id, then it depends on, I believe, the outlook version. It will work based on this, but if I will put the email id, then I know that that will not work here, because here it will check for this name only, this UiPath platform. So you can try with email id. Sometime it works. I have tried in my office and that's working fine with the email id, but you can put the name here. Now second scenario, if you want to fetch emails where the from user is not UiPath platform, then you know that we have the operator that is not equal to. So you can put this like less than and this greater than. So what will happen? It will go and check where from is not UiPath platform. Now press OK and run this. So you'll see this time it will not give you this UiPath platform, right? So we are getting from this, and then we'll get second, and then third, then fourth, and then fifth. Now press OK, second, and this is third, and now this is fourth, and then we'll get UiPath, right? So this is 5. Now if you want to fetch emails from and the value you are passing from any variable, then how can you write here? So for that you have to take one assign activity. So we'll take here control K, and we are writing here data, and now in this data we have name. Let's say this time I want to fetch email which is sent by uipathr@gmail.com. So I'm just going to paste this email id. Sorry, so I need to put here this only, let me uipathr@gmail.com. So we are storing the value here, and let me change this from to string. And now here in the filter you just have to do one thing. You know that you have to write always variable in the single quote, double quote, and plus plus. So you can first write like this. Let me show you here that first you have to write here double quotation, and then in the square bracket you have to write your condition from, then equal to, and now you know that you have to write your data in the single quotation. Let's say if you want to put here UiPath, so you have to write like this. Now if you want to put variable, then you just have to remove this and put the double quotation, and then in this double quotation you have to press plus plus, and now here you can pass your variable. Now press OK and then run this. Now you can see here we'll be getting only emails which has this email ID. So it has 5. Now this is all about the from, like the filter emails by sender. So this is just a sample. You can put your manager name, your client name, any required username. Now if we want to fetch only emails where you are in the to email ID, right? So for that we have a property that is called to. So we'll write here to equal to, and then I'm going to apply with the data variable, this data. So we have this, so it will show you where we have only UiPath R data at the gmail.com in 2 section. Now run this. So we have received this email, and this email sent to my email ID, so that's why we are getting this message box, right? So in all these emails, because I have taken here email.from, so that's why I'm getting from message, because I am in all these emails I am in the two section, right? So same way, if you want to not use this variable, you just have to remove this data, and then you have to just in the single quotation you have to put that name. Now in this, if you want to filter the emails where only there is a subject reports, right? So let's say you need to work on only emails in which the subject is reports. So you can do one thing here in the data. Let me change the value. So you can write here in the report, and now here you can just in the filter you can just put here subject. So let me send email to UiPath R, and now this will have the report test send, right? So we have received this email, and in this email we have the subject, that is report. So now we have this filter subject equal to this report, right? So you can just run this. So we'll be just getting one email. You can see here only one email which has subject report. Now if you want to change the status, or you can like if you want to change the subject, so let's say I have an email that has test. So now I just want to remove this, and let me show you with directly. So I'm just putting here test, so it will just fetch all these emails where subject is test. So let me run this again. So you'll be getting all these emails 1 2 2, right? And you can change, you can see here the 2 section, control F5. We'll be getting the same thing because I have sent email to myself. Or you can see the subject from here also. We can use this property of this email. So we have the test subject, that's why we are getting this email. Now we have learned about the sender, filter by sender, like from, filter by to, filter by subject. So now I am going to tell you one important thing, that let's say if you want to fetch only emails which received time current date, or like yesterday or 1 month previous or 1 year. So let's say if you have received an email yesterday and you want to fetch only those emails, right? So basically, like if you are running your bot today, and you have to write a condition where your bot will check the condition that it will fetch only emails which is received yesterday, or which is received before bot running 5 hours before, right? So how can you apply that filter? So for that you have to go to the filter, and in the double quotation you have to just, in the square you have to write here received time, and now equal to, and then in the single quotation, and then in the double quotation, and then plus plus, you have to write now dot. So if you want to receive only emails which is sent today. So now means it will show you the emails which is sent you today. So now dot, you have to write here dot toString, because it takes only string value, so you have to write now dot toString. Now let me run this and let's check this. So control F5. So currently it's not giving you any emails, because, and if you want to check that why it's not working here and why we didn't get any email, we can just do one thing. We can take this message box here and just paste this, and let me delete this, is not required, and now run this. So it's showing here 3:14, it means today's date, and this is current time. So every time whenever you will run this bot, it will go and check for this current time. So every time you will not be getting any emails, right? So that's why it is not giving any email. So you can write here, like if you want to check here that any emails received 1 hour back before, so you can write here now dot add hours. So add hours, and then you can put here -1. So it will show you all these emails which is received 1 hour before. So let me put here dot toString, and the same thing I am going to paste in the message box, so that you can see the output. So you can see it will go and check the emails which is received at this time 5:52, because current time is 6:52. It will go and check for the 1 hour back. Now press OK. So it didn't get any emails. Now let me check here. You can check like this: if received time less than equal to this. Now run this and try now. So you can see here we are getting this email report, because recently I sent an email that has this subject report, and then UiPath error summary tenant, because it is sent today. And now I received another email, and which has no subject, that's why we are not getting any subject here. And now this is UiPath tutorial, right? So there are 4 to 5 emails I received here. So based on this you can put your condition. You can write like this: add minutes also, and you can put here after 30 minutes. You can check here, control F5. So in 30 minutes we received an email that is a report, and this. So it will check received time, so less than equal to 30 minutes, right? So that's why we are getting all these emails. You can also put here for the days and year also, add days. So days is -1, or you can just put here 1, right? So as per your condition you can put there as per requirement. So I'm going to show you this one, that how and what is the output of this in this message box. Now run this. So output of this is 3:13, and this time it means yesterday date, because we have written -1 day. Now press OK. So we'll be getting report, this one, a blank, then this one, right? You can also put there add months, -1, or you can put here 2 months or -2 months, right? And add years. So we have lots of options here you can write. Now in the next video I will tell you about if you are not getting any option, any condition to put the apply here, then you can put your advanced formula, advanced condition in this for each emails. So if you found these videos helpful, then please support by donating any amount using PayPal. You can find PayPal link here in the UiPath RPA channel. You can go here and then you will find this link, donate to support UiPath RPA, and then you can click on this, so it will redirect to PayPal page, and then you can see here the URL, that is UiPath RPA, and also you can see the logo and then my name. So you can donate any amount and you can choose here your currency, INR, USD, as per your country, and you can put here any amount which you want to donate. Let's say if you want to donate 1000 rupees in INR, you can just put there and process the next step, and then you can pay through your credit card, debit card. So that will be very helpful for me. Thank you. Thank you so much, friends. Thank you for watching this video. Please press like button if you really like this video, and if you have not subscribed this channel, then please subscribe, and please press the bell icon so that you can get my video notification. And if you have any question, you can comment on video. Thank you.